Everybody, it's Doom here. I'm back for part 2 of the Swarm. I had some technical difficulties, but we're in the 3.5 monster manual, and we are on the Swarm. And it just has descriptions of different types of animals or creatures that you can find in the Swarm: centipedes, locusts, hell wasps, spiders, rats, stuff like that, bats. So we made it in the first video. I black bombed it, and then I started to have some come loose. So I went back and I've now painted it with Mod Podge. And as I was heating up with the gun, I was having some problems. So I have some solutions. I'm not sure how good they are. So if you have a little tin of dirt, like I do laying around, get some of that finest dirt, sprinkle it down in here, and hope it'll soak up some of the moisture. And I think that worked some. I've got a couple guys that are a little loose yet, but I think it'll be okay. Once we clear coat it and everything, it should be fine. What I'm doing is I have some glue spots, or some bubble spots where my Mod Podge mix bubbled instead of dried right, and that's okay too. Just clean those up the best you can, and if you're lucky, some of the dirt will stick in there and add some cool texture that you hadn't planned on. Remember, I say this a lot. I did try to get away from saying it because of the drinking game someone started, but perfection is not a prerequisite of crafting. So I'm just going to make sure all my bubbles are popped that I can find. And there we go. All right, that'll work. So that's what our rat swarm's looking like now. What we want to do is we want to get some gray. So I'm getting pavement, dark blue gray, and pewter gray. And I'm going to make my rats just 3 different colors randomly. And to do that, I'm just going to get a crappy brush. And I'm going to half-ass paint some of the rats in all 3 of those colors. And if I get a little on the base, I'm not going to sweat it. Okay, and if you get a little bit on their tail, don't worry. I'm going to come back and do the tails, and I'm assuming pink. Pink is what I'm thinking. I might do them in a couple different colors of pink. I haven't decided yet. I might actually do a couple rats in brown, too. I don't know. Probably should have looked at some reference art of rats before I got started, because actually, I've seen rats in real life down by the river, and they were not gray at all. They were brown. I'm getting chocolate bar. It's a reddish brown. I'm going to do some of them in that too. Just a couple of them. Yeah, I'm going to do this big one in the front here, a different color completely. I'm going to do him in a really light gray. Okay. Now all my rats are different colors for the most part. And I'm going to hit them with the hot air gun on low. And I'm going to do it like a really crappy dry brush. Is this dry or wet? It's dry. I'm going to do like a really crappy dry brush with a really big brush. So what I'm going to do is get like a lighter gray. And I'm just going to kind of touch them with that. Then I'm going to worry about their tails. I'm going to get a tiny brush to do those. So to do their tails, I have some different colors here. This is light mocha. This is sun-kissed peach. This is cameo pink. So I'm going to start with the sun-kissed peach. I'm not really worried about covering the bottoms or the backs of the tails, unless they're ones that stick up really far. Now I'm getting this light mocha. Then I'm going to use this cameo pink. I think I got all the tails. Starting to look like little rats for them though, isn't it? Okay. So for my final step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bright red. I'm going to use this blood red or dragon red or whatever I have here. And since his eyes didn't come out the way I had hoped they would, I'm going to dampen my brush. Just get two little dots. And try to pick out the best place that might be the head. Something like that. Oh, I put my fractional brush in water because I want to mess up the gum that holds the bristles in. All right, so light coat of hot air. If there's any spots where you don't feel like they're real sturdy or you need to move one around, here's how you can fix that. You can get some clear glue and use it when we're doing our flocking. Sorry. So I'm just going to get in the spots where I feel like it's needed. Now don't forget, flock is usually made out of some kind of paper or wood product. So a lot of times flock is just wood, sawdust I should say. I know I make a lot of my own flock out of sawdust. But store-bought flock is actually usually some kind of paper product. It's usually flammable. So if you have loose rats, just make sure you get grass right up against them, or any spots that you just kind of hate, or you painted funny somewhere, or a spot that could have used some rats that didn't get one. Okay. All right, sweet. So there's our swarm of rats running through the edge of town, about to come out onto the streets from wherever they've come from, or maybe they're coming from a sewer or something. Who knows where they're coming from? But that's our swarm of rats. And that's how I made a swarm. I don't know how you're going to make your swarm. I'd love to see it, though. So why don't you join our Discord and post some pictures of your rats, and let's compare notes. See what we came up with and what you came up with, and see how the differences were. But there's my rat swarm. You can tell what it is. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell icon if you so feel compelled. Share it with some friends. And come join our Discord and show us what you make there. Hang out with us, play games. We're playing a game of Doom Venture there, which is like a really generic role-playing game. It's a pretty easy rule for everyone that wants to play. You're welcome to come join us. So we'd love to see you there for that. Come to the website, buy some miniatures. Not these miniatures. These miniatures. High quality, sturdy and durable Dungeon Swag miniatures, 3D printed, high quality resin, super detailed, beautiful miniatures. Come buy some of those from us. We'd love it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. And tomorrow is the Tarrasque. That means tonight is Tarrasque Eve. Yes, it's true. The Tuesday before Thanksgiving in 2024 is Tarrasque Eve, the night before I have to start making the damn Tarrasque. So I'll see you tomorrow while we start on that. Thanks.